Good day, folks. Welcome to Joe Radio Live. I'm your boy JC Vibes, and in this program, we are going to be talking about family and relatives. Family and relatives. How are you all doing? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for sharing. All right. Now, we want to let you know, first of all, that relatives has to do with blood, while family has to do with relationship. All right, blood. Family has to do with relationship. Okay, and I know many people could what I'm going to say here, but a lot of times your relatives are not necessarily your family. You know, because the enemy has a way of using those closest to you, and many times, in most cases, it will be your family members. A lot of you, I'm sure, can relate where you would have been hurt in some kind of way by family, whether it's physically, verbally, emotionally, mentally, etc. You know, and it hurts the most when you have been wrong, you have been offended by your family members, by people that you love and looked up to and respected. And many times, you know, I remember I did an earlier program where I spoke about you are their friend, but they are your enemy. Because many times you are a friend to these people. And you might be thinking they are your friends as well. They are your family members, they are your friends, your loved ones. And you might love them, but they may not necessarily love you. All right? You know, you hear so many stories of family hurting family members, killing family members, killing for land, killing for money, and all these things between family members, squabbles, and all these different kind of things. And then you have the other side of the coin where you have strangers, right? Non-blood related people that are more family to you than your blood relatives. You have strangers that would seek your interests, that would assist you any way that they can, that would go down for you, that would stand with you, no matter the situation or circumstance. And they would fill the shoes that your relatives not filling. That's why you have people who you have these young people who would join gangs so easily because they're getting something that they're not getting from their blood relatives who's supposed to be their family. They're getting more love in these circles than at home. And so it's a no-brainer for them to join a gang. And we might look at it and think, but it's all about love. Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love that's supposed to come from your family members, from your relatives? Where has the love gone to? You see relatives just looking to pull down other people. The Bible says the love of many shall wax cold, and we are seeing it. Because we are definitely in the last days. With the kind of things that we are seeing, we are definitely in the last days. And so I know many of you, as you listen to this, can relate to what I'm saying. You might have co-workers that are more family to you than those at home in your own house. You know what I mean? You have people who may be in hospitals and nobody, no relative that they have might come to look for them, but then you have total strangers or acquaintances that would be by their bedside, in some cases 24/7. Be by their bedside, supporting them in prayer, standing with them every way possible that they can. Hold on to your family members. Hold on to your family. Family does not have to do with blood, people. Family has to do with relationship. People that love you are your family, whether you're blood related or not. The people that love you, look at the people. If you maybe you're so busy that you haven't really taken stock of certain things, stop for a minute and look at the people that really love you. And you'll be amazed at some of them to see that they are not your relatives. They are not your relatives. They are not your blood relatives. People you might have met along the way. I know people that started off as clients years ago, and today we are good friends. I know one person in particular that has been a friend to me. Unlike many relatives, that has really helped me. More than one person I know, and they started off as clients, and we became friends, and we have been friends for years. The love of God is something else, people. The love of God is something else. And not many people have the love of God. Not many people have it. And so when you find somebody, when you find someone that is real, that is genuine, that is really being a friend to you, hold on to that person. Hold on to that person. Don't let them go. Don't let them go. People like that are hard to find in these times that we are living in. So when you find somebody like that, that has your back, no matter what, that will not take on a rumor that is being spread against you and run with it and turn their backs on you. When you have a real friend and not a frenemy, as we say in Trinidad, hold on to that person. Hold on to that person. Your circle, in most cases, will be small because most of the people around us are not for us. To what I'm saying. Most of the people around us are really not for us, even if they look like they're for us. You know, there's a difference between genuine and fake. You know, I remember I have a friend, haven't seen him in years. And some years ago, he went down a bad road. You know, he was into some fraud stuff. But he has since changed his life many years now. He's walking the straight road now. But I remember he shared with me, and this is a true story. He shared with me something that happened to him in his past, where he was involved in certain fraudulent activities. And he would do certain documents, or would have, I should say, because his past, you know, no longer into that thing. He has since changed his life. But in the past, he would do certain documents. And I remember a client of his set him up. Somebody set him up. And the police arrested him. And the documents that was the center of attention in this particular case was a national identification card. And when the police, he told me when the police arrested him back then, and they got the documents, they had the real and they had the fake. And he was so good at what he used to do. Remember, keyword, used to do, no longer. He was so good that the police couldn't even identify the real from the fake. They had to ask him which one, which document was the real, genuine document. And you see, I share that story to tell you this. A lot of people around us are like that. They are so good at acting and playing the role of a friend that many of us don't realize how fake they really are. Many of us don't realize how wicked and evil some of the people around us really are. And because we love them so much, there's always red flags. But many times, because we consider them our friend and our family members and stuff like that, we overlook certain things until this takes place and everything comes out and everything is bare for everyone to see. And that is when we realize this person was never for us in the first place. There are people who are so good at acting the role of a friend, the role of a true family member. And they could do it for years. But as I shared in our previous program, their real nature at some point will always come out. Their real nature will always come out. And that is one thing I'll tell you here. In all of us, our real nature will always come out, whether good or bad. Whether good or bad, the real in someone will always come out eventually, no matter how long the person may have been acting a false role. And so many of us have actors and actresses around us. And they are so good that many times we don't recognize the fake from the real. And so I want to encourage you today to really hold on to the people that genuinely love you. You know, the Bible says, watch and pray. The Bible says, be vigilant. We really need to be vigilant in this time that we are living in. In this time that we are living in, we have no time for fake people. We have no time for fake people. They drain you in different ways, in multiple ways. They drain you. We don't have time for that, people. We don't have time for that. The time that you take in to give your love and attention and your time and energy to a fake person, somebody who genuinely loves you, could use that. Many times we waste our resources on fake people, and the people who really need our time and our love and our attention are losing out. Be very careful, people. Be very careful. Hold on. Take a look at the people around you and hold on. Hold on to the people that love you. The people that love you, they are your family. They are your family. Everything has a mimic and a pretense. Everything. The devil tries to mimic and imitate everything that God stands for, that God does. We have to be able to discern, identify, recognize real people from fake people, friends from frenemies. And with the help of God, you will be able to see what you will not see in all the time. And I pray that God would strengthen you, because many times, I remember about a year ago or so, I was warned of something that was coming, and about someone that would hurt me. The person was not identified. All I was told is that, someone would break my heart. Someone close to me would break my heart. Didn't have a clue who it was. And at the time, I had a very close friend, very close friend. And that person turned out to be the person that would break my heart. And we were so close that when I was warned about this incoming thing, I never even considered this particular individual, because it never entered my mind. I considered them a friend so much that it never entered my mind that they would do what they did. But they did. But because I was pre-warned, even though it hit me hard, it didn't mash me up, because I was pre-warned. And so every day that you get up, ask God to show you the real from the fake. When people come into your life, put them before God in prayer and ask God if this person, if these individuals supposed to be in your life or not. Lord, did you send this person or these persons or not? And if God didn't send them, you know what to do. God will tell you what to do. He will direct you. And so I want to thank you for listening. You know, I want to thank you for listening. We're not going to go long today, short and to the point. I hope that something that I would have said would have ministered to you, would have been an eye opener to you, would have caused you to take stock, stop and think, you know, check the people around you. As I said a little earlier in the program, we don't have time for fake people. Many of us are extremely busy, not just busy, but extremely busy. All sorts of things we have going on in our lives. Fake people drain you. Fake people drain you. Your time, your energy, your resources, your money, they drain you. So people, I want to thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Joe Media Network TT. Share this, share this, share this. If you want to be a part of our program, Joe Radio Live, you want to be a guest, you want to advertise, contact us at 460-5510. That's 868-460-5510. You can WhatsApp us at that same number. Call us, WhatsApp us, text us at that same number. All right. You can also email if you're not on WhatsApp. You can also email us at joemediatt@gmail.com. That's joemediatt@gmail.com. Right. I want to thank you for all the support, all the love, all the sharing. Let people know about Joe Radio, about Joe Media, and what we're about. And just in case you're new and first time you're listening, and I'm JC Vibes, and here on Joe Radio, we provide positive and motivational content. And remember, as it's on your screen, you can listen to our 24/7 online radio station at joeradio.strikingly.com. That's joeradio.strikingly.com, right? Where you find positive and motivational content, music, testimonies, health information, you name it. Great music to just lift your spirit and boost you up, boost you up, boost you up, boost you up. All right, people need to be motivated, especially in these times that we are living. You look at things going on around us, and it can be so demotivating, it can be so depressing, it can be so discouraging, right? Do not get hopeless. There is hope, people. God is still on the throne, right? And before I go, if you do not have a relationship with Jesus Christ, I would invite you right now. Choose him today. Give him your life. Give him your life. He died for you. He shed his blood for you. He loves you unconditionally. Unconditionally. God loves you. And so if you don't have a relationship with Jesus Christ, I accept him into your heart, give him your life, right? You know, get a Bible, read a Bible, read, get to know the God that created you, get to know your creator, right? And walk with him, because we need to walk with God in these times that we are living in. Things are serious, it's not getting serious, it is serious already. And what actually is happening is getting more serious day by day, right? So we need to have that relationship with God. So once again, I want to thank you for listening. God bless you all. As I always tell you at the end of every don't just exist, but be a blessing. Take care, people.